So this is conducting a property online search. In jurisdictions like Nova Scotia, you can do this online. I believe you can do that online in BC and Quebec as well. Other jurisdictions, you would actually have to go down to the courthouse and do it in person, which is not always convenient, especially now in the age of a pandemic. But unfortunately, for those of us in Nova Scotia, we can do it here. So you click on the Nova Scotia Property Online. It takes you to the Property Online. You enter make sure that you have the username and the password, which we've done. You want to select this first option here, this non-compression version, recommended for high-speed users, and then you get an interface that looks like this. Okay. Typically, the more information you have, the better. But let's just say that, for the sake of argument, that you only had Smith. Let's just choose Smith, because it's a common name, and I don't want to, because this is being recorded, I don't want to conduct a search on anyone that we know. So let's just take Smith, common last name, submit the query. And please feel free to follow along, and you've got lots of hits here. So this first person here, don't know them from a hole in the ground, but so you can see that there's standard information here that summarizes the value of the residential property is about $700,000. 2020 residential taxable, and you have various links here. It's a good idea to go to the details section. If you click on details, and it gives you all the information that you need. And you have your deeds here, which are deeds. We can learn about deeds in digging deeper. In the page 79 of Digging Deeper, land titles, assessments, deeds, and mortgages. Okay, so all the information that you need is there. And if you wanted to view the document, click on View Document, right? You get another window, and then you can actually then get the image by clicking on that. And there you have the file. There you have it. And now you can download this if you want. Okay, and all the information is there. So I'll leave it to you guys to navigate this, but generally speaking, that's how it's done. So for your profile, you would, especially if you are going to be backgrounding a candidate for municipal election, and that would be my suggestion, is something that you that you might want to do, just because they're, if you declare your candidacy or putting your name out there, you are a public official, and this then would be, appropriate searches to conduct if they own property. If they do not own property, if they are renters, then this would not apply. But if they are property owners, then you would be able to look up the property records to see where they live and if the house is in their name. And I'm not suggesting that any of that information would make it into the story, but it's just good information to have if you are backgrounding someone. Okay, so that's essentially what the basic steps that we have to undertake for a property search.